Yo, what's up? It's Destrix. I haven't ever really done like a video like this, so with me. Oh shit! See, look at that. Just what I said. My thoughts about like the music industry after being out of like the industry for 3 years, roughly 3 years. But pretty much, yeah, I want to go through some tips. By any means, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Reason being is like, it's not like I've worked with like the craziest artists, because I haven't. I don't have, you know, as many songs as, you know, somebody like, you know, a Vinny Blanco, or, you know, I'm just throwing names out, like a Cody or somebody like that. So, you know, just take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just from my perspective as a smaller creator that is trying to get to that level. So, yeah. First and foremost, when it comes to music, make what you want to make. I know that sounds probably really like vague, but make the music that you, I know that sounds simple, but make the kind of music that you are wanting to hear first and foremost, because, and the music that you're proud of. The reason I say this, a lot of people, especially nowadays, and especially when I was kind of like getting some motion before I left, and myself included, made a lot of music that, number one, I wasn't proud of, and number two, wasn't what I wanted to make. Sorry guys, I didn't go to bed till like almost 3, and I had to be up at like fucking 6:45. So, no, like seriously, make the music you want to make. And the reason I say this is, a lot of people will make whatever that they, you know, they want to work with whatever, you know, Lil Baby, or, you know, name your favorite artist, you know. And a lot of it nowadays is going to be the underground. Underground, even though it doesn't seem like it, the underground has become like the new mainstream in a sense. I don't know why people still call it underground, because it's not underground. It's, you know, I mean, these people are averaging, like, some of these people are averaging more streams than the mainstream guys. I mean, genuinely. And it's just because, like, some people are getting tired of, that's really the whole reason the underground exists, is because some people have heard, you know, NBA Youngboy, or like, I'm just naming off artists like Uzi. Like, Uzi was technically underground for his time. Like, that was not normal rap at the time. But a lot of people, they want to work. Fuck. A lot of people, they want to work with these artists, and you know, they might have never worked with somebody before. And let's just be frank, you know, their music's probably dog butt, and that's fine. You know, I have definitely had people around me, and I have definitely seen people that their music was not where it should have been for when they got a, you know, a big song. It's possible. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's going to be really hard in that situation to go, you know, from having no songs and having no connections to having, you know, this connection with these artists, especially if you can capitalize on it without understanding how it works, and you're sitting a hill of people. If you just got lucky, you know, one time, like, you really, one thing I think a lot of people do nowadays is they make so much music, they forget to practice, and they forget to experiment. They just make the same thing, if not, you know, the actual same damn sounding shit, whether it be a loop or a beat. They just make the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and they expect like different results. And this, you can see this in people's just general lives, man. They'll just do the same thing and then get frustrated because, like, they haven't tried anything different. Like, this is something that, like, I'm trying differently, you know. Not like that I expect for this to go anywhere. This is just for my head, really, and for you guys to understand how I feel about it. And the only reason I say this is because I've been teetering on the edge, where I've had, you know, these connections that I could have really taken advantage of, but I let one thing piss me off, and one thing let me down with myself, and it made me leave the space for like literally 3 years. I know it's like, oh, 3 years, like, that's crazy, like, that's not even that long. It's not that long, and it really was like an insignificant portion of my life. And honestly, recently I have been blessed to understand that was something that I needed, and I needed to do that. And it wasn't yes, it was a personal choice, and yes, it set me back, because I know for a fact 100% that if I would have never stopped, I would have taken what I wanted out of music and I would have grasped it by the damn nutsack, and I would have fucking run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have, with the position now, like I said, with the position that I was in, it was a position, not like I was making crazy money or anything, but I was putting up kits. My Instagram was going up. I had, some like the top producers, that I respect were working with me. We're talking to me every day on Discord calls. We're on fucking whatever. I'm spamming Dropbox. I got their phone number, especially the artists too. Like I'm sending them beats through their phone, and then they'll send me a song back that night, and that was like crazy. Like I was always getting an email like, here's my email, send me beats, and then you would never hear anything. Like, but with all that being said, the space is different now. Don't limit yourself to what you can make or what you want to make. Now you can limit yourself to what you want to make. That's completely fine. If you don't want to make reggaeton, or if you don't want to make UK drill, don't fucking make it. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to make UK drill or reggaeton or fucking ATL trap beats. You can make the craziest fucking reggaeton beats. If that's what you want to do that. Don't fucking follow fucking Joe Schmo over here that he's platinum producer, and I'm not taking a shot at but don't follow Joe Schmo over here because he says that you need to be making this many beats a day or this many loops a day, and you need to be sending this many artists, and you need to fucking blah blah blah, and you need to blah blah blah. And it's like, fucking shut up. Like, music is a creative process that only you understand what you want. Now somebody else can see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see artists that put in the work that don't have the respect that they should have, and I see the vision, and I talk with these artists. Whether I get a song with that person or not, I could care fucking less. Yes, would I love a song with them? Yeah. Now, do I give a fuck if I send them 100 beats and they don't use one? I don't care. I send them 100 beats. That just means my shit wasn't what they wanted. I have my vision, they have their vision. There's nothing wrong with that. I can try to send somebody what I think that they would want, but that don't mean that they're going to want it. That's just like, you can get a job that pays $150,000 a year, and you're used to making 30. But if it's not something you really want to do, you're not going to be there because you want to do the job. You're going to be there because you want to get the money from doing the job. Like being a veterinarian. Somebody who wants to be a veterinarian and wants to help animals and wants to, save little puppies and lambs and dogs and goats and fucking frogs and shit. They are going to enjoy their job 100,000 times more, even though it pays less, because it's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. You might be like, bro, you're so stupid. You only make $5K a year. Like, that would be crazy, but you only make $5K a year. Okay. That person doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. So they're going to do that. It's the same process for music. Your shit might never get heard. Ever. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, as demoralizing as that is 100% fine. As long as you're making the music you want to make, and you don't have you're not in it for the wrong reason, you will be okay. That's when you're going to burn out. You're going to get tired of it. You're going to get pissed off at people. You're not going to make what you want to make. You're not going to listen to people you should be listening to. You have to capitalize off of your strengths, and you have to take every weakness that you have and understand it better than anybody else will ever understand their weakness. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all, and this is not me putting you on a crazy game, but this is me just for anything general life. And because I understand now what my issues are. I understand what my setbacks are, and I know that I need to work on them, or I'm not going to be the best producer I can be. And whether I work on them or not, that's up to me. Nobody can hold me accountable but myself. And if I don't do it, oh well. I might still get lucky, but let's say I'm in the studio one day and somebody needs me to make a fucking, I'm just going to use an example because I was watching a Forever YouTube video last night. But he said, if he's in the studio and if he needs to make a fucking, what is that? A K-pop type beat. He can make a K-pop type beat. I can make a K-pop type drum, but I don't know what a K-pop type beat means. I ain't got no K-pop type beat drums on my FL. I ain't never made no K-pop type beat ever. You You know, I ain't never made no reggaeton beat. I made like one, what's that shit called? It's not drill, it's like the, fuck, I can't remember. It's like Jersey Club type shit. I've only made like one Jersey Club song, or beat. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like the best shit I've ever made. But it's not even supposed to be a Jersey Club song. It's supposed to be an Xavier song. You know, it's supposed to be Xavier beat. But, alright, I think I capitalized enough off of that. So, let's go on to number 2. So the first one was make the music you want to make. I'm so fucking tired, man. Sorry. Number 2, be able to take criticism and understand the difference between somebody being just a fucking hater and actually giving valid criticism. If you can't do this, I promise you, you're going to struggle regardless with anything that you do in your life that you are creative and you care about and you show people. Somebody is always going to want to give their criticism. And that is 100% fine. Don't be mad because somebody wants to give their criticism. Now, there's a time and a place for it. And I think that if you give criticism and you know, if you only ask for criticism and you only ask, hey, can I show you this so you can, you know, give me criticism, but without asking if somebody wants criticism first, you're setting yourself up for somebody to not be happy, and they're gonna be like, well, I don't really give a shit what you think, you know? Like, I've had that shit happen to me. Fuck, I had that shit happen to me last week. But guess what? And I don't even try to be a hater. Some people need criticism. Some people need to lose their ego. I'm guilty. I needed to lose my ego, which is, I'm partly glad that I left. Now, I mean, fuck. Even just me making this fucking video is technically an ego thing, because I feel like my information that I have stored in my head is better than yours. Now, do I really think that? No. But in theory, that's what my body tells me whenever it says, hey, you should make this video explaining your thought process. You know? There are probably going to be, if this video blows up, there are going to be probably, let's just say it has 1,000 views. There's probably going to be at least 400 of you that are better at music than me, you know? It's just the truth. Maybe less, but you know what I'm saying? And it gets exponentially bigger. If it's 100,000, there's probably going to be 20,000 of y'all that are better at music than me. You know? But it is what it is. But don't have an ego. Either way, I'm going to end that one, because that leads me to number 3. Don't have a fucking ego. Ego is going to be the number one thing that gets you barred from working with somebody. Is going to get you a bunch of haters, which can be good if you know how to use it. We'll go into that. It can piss people off to the point where they do not want to work with you ever. They don't want to. It could be to a point of, this dude is a cousin of this dude, and you pissed him off. Now the guy you're working with, that you've been working with for like months, is not gonna work with you anymore because you pissed off his little cousin. You know what I'm saying? You got to think every time that you go into a room, who's in here that I don't know? That I don't know who they are. I don't know who they're affiliated with. I don't know if they're, you know, his mom, his grandma, his kid, his dog, his sister, his brother, his mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who's in that room. You don't know what their connections are. You don't know where they've been. You don't know who they know. You don't know anything about them. Especially in Discord. I know I hang out a lot in Discord, and I'm definitely guilty of it. I 100% have been in Discord before where I've said some shit, and somebody in there was somebody that I wanted to work with, but I just didn't know that they had a different Discord account. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figured, fuck, I'm getting promotion. I'm just gonna keep my shit fucking name the same. Like, I don't want to have all my shit different shit. You know, I don't want to have different names on Discord or on Instagram. They're all the same, because then everybody knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I can grow off that. You know, you never know who you're in a call with. You never know what having an ego. And when I say ego, I'm talking about, like, there's a difference between having an ego and not. There's a difference between having an ego and not wanting to work with somebody that you think is kind of butt. Nothing wrong with that. If you don't work with somebody, you have your reasons, that is completely fine. Now, if you go online and you say, you blow up, and bro says, you know, whatever, hey, I tried to mess with bro, he didn't fucking respond, or he egoed me. and then you say something about that, that's when you fuck up. Because you start having an ego, acting like you're better than this person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your music is probably better than them, but does that mean you should go around boasting? No. I'm guilty of it myself. And I'm, like I said, 100% you gotta be honest. And I've learned my truth. I've learned what I want to make. I've learned who I want to work with. Fuck, I know I'm not going to be the next Nick Mira. And some of y'all need to understand that. You're not going to be the next Mira. Next, fuck me. God damn. You're not going to be the next Nick Mira. You know what I'm saying? You can fucking try. And I fucking will applaud you and I will push you if you're hot shit. You know, you got that fucking sauce. I'm gonna push you, especially if we fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push you 100%. Just like I do with my artists, bro. My artists, I feel like they fire as fuck. I push them. If they got the fucking the motion going and they understand their audience, they understand the process, they understand like what they need to be doing without somebody telling them, fuck. I'm gonna push them. That's just how I am. That's how person I am. With my producer friends, if they start going up, I would hope, and I've been in a situation before where these people don't want to bring you around. That's fine too. You ain't got, they have no obligation. Unless they promised you something before, then yeah, technically they have an obligation, but 9 times out of 10, it's people thinking that they should have an obligation because you were friends with them. And I'm 100% the most guilty of anything I am is that. I'm glad now looking back on it that I didn't go up when I thought I should have gone up, because I was right there. I had the motion going. I'm glad that nothing happened because I would not have made it. Like, some people be like, yeah, I fell off because I stopped making music. Bro, I didn't fall off. I stopped making music. I didn't keep making music and lost followers or lost views or lost motion. I lost motion because I stopped making music. You know, it'd be different if I kept making music and fell off. I didn't fucking fall off, gang. I stopped at like my peak. Literally. I stopped at my peak. That just goes to say, I don't remember. Work or whatever. You get off school. I know a lot of y'all probably in school. You just get on the game. You get on like a Fortnite. You get on FL, Discord. This shit I used to do, bro. I go to work at 2 to 11, get off and be up to like 4 in the morning. Go to bed at 4, wake up at 11, get ready and go to work and do the same shit over and over every day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been in this situation before, like back when I was trying to come up. I didn't ever take a day off, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I got addicted to making music, you know, and that was like really good, I think, for myself as far as my growth, because I really did like love what I did, and I loved the music that I was making. I didn't like the songs I was getting, but there's not really anything I can do about that. Like, and it's also something that I have where I hate the music that people make on my music, and if I keep doing that, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like some of the songs. Like, just to put some names out there, like some artists I work with, like Big Tay, and I'm always gonna rep Bro, because like, I think Bro is one of the most talented and like actually understands music and what sounds good people that there is, you know. Like, he would hop on my shit, and like, it would, like, it's still like I know every lyric, and it's not because it's my song or I haven't heard this shit in like years. It's just genuinely I think it's good. Now, that's just my opinion. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you might not think that. Oh, take a hit. No, genuinely, I think I thought it was good. So, yeah, sleep. I'm not going to tell you whether to do drugs or not. That's up to you. I used to. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to do a little bit of that green. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If I could do it, I'd probably still do it. I miss it sometimes. I'm not going to lie. It's been over a year. It definitely has helped me. It used to help me create, but it also made me lazy in a lot of aspects. A lot of people need it to function. I think that's okay. Actually, I think that's a problem, but if it's the point where you're so used to it that it's not affecting if you're making stuff, then I think it's fine. If it's affecting, you know, you being a creative, and, you know, you end up going to bed because you're down nodded off, sleepy off the smoke. That's a little, personally, I have a problem with that, you know. Like, especially if you have people that are expecting you to push out music, that's like me going to work. Like, if you have people that are expecting you to send them something, and like you're like, yo, gang, sorry, I went to sleep, and it's like, bro, you fucking got off work at 4 and you went to bed at 6 p.m. because you smoked too much. Like, nah, bro, like fucking relax, gang. Like, take a minute, look at what you're doing, see what you're doing wrong, because something in there ain't working. But that's something that's definitely important. Prioritize sleep. I'm gonna make one more tip, honestly, either one or two, because I'm almost home. Don't work with like people that you can't. If you can't fucking email like bro directly, or DM a dude on IG directly, don't fucking try to work with them. You're not there yet. Unless you are there, you have, you know, either equal amount of followers, a little bit less, or you work with some 5 people. Don't fucking try to work with that dude. Like, just to give you a little bit of backstory of myself, like, I worked with K-Suave on Midnight Malibu. I got that song, Need You. I got 7300 Days by Southside Silhouette with me and Tomb. Shout out Tomb. I've got an Arlie's P&B rock song. Shit never gonna come out, but I heard it. That shit fire as fuck. Trying to think. I mean, fuck, a bunch of people, to be honest, I've worked with. None of them are all huge celebrities, like Zelly Ocho, fucking, who else? Candy Paint, Toka, a lot of the Slayer dudes I've worked with, Ractive Roy, Tennis Boy Will, I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to think of some of the names of the fire ones that I really fuck with. Like, you know, I said Big Tay, one of my favorites, because bro actually is a genuine person. But, you know, like I have a placement. I got at least one if you want to count the fucking, if you don't want to count the P&B shit. But I mean, fuck, I got one last night. I've been gone for 3.5 years. I've been back for 1.5 months. Like 50 something days or something rough like that. I've been back making. I got a placement last night. Now, it ain't no crazy 100,000, 200,000 follower placement, crazy shit where I'm gonna make a whole bunch of cash. Fuck no. It's an artist that's coming up that's like, one of them's got 10K, one of them's got 30K. You know? Fuck, that's 40K combined. That's 2 different people. I'm gonna reach 2 different people. You know? I've got, okay, gang. Alright, brother. I got a song with them last night, and that was off me capitalizing what I had before when I left, my connections. Not like on some, hey bro, I'm back, let me send you beats. I'm on some, yo bro, I worked with this dude before, I think you're hard as fuck, I really want to work with you. I've been gone for like 3.5 years, this is the situation. Like, I really think that you're hard, I think you got vision. I want to send you some shit, I think you would fucking spaz on it. Like I said, I worked with some of your brothers, you know, like, I didn't even know that dude existed until I came back. But I fuck with the dude. I think he's hard as fuck. I saw he's in his mutuals. I know where they're both from. You know, I've been down there in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, but bro's probably making music. I just didn't know it, but who knows? You know, I might have fucking seen bro before in the studio. I doubt it. I don't know. I didn't know what he do. But you know what I'm saying? I logged in with one of his producers. He added me to a group chat. I logged in with one of his producers. I got a fucking song. You know, it's not gonna be like that for everybody. It's not gonna be like that for every artist. It's not gonna be like that for you. It might not be like that for whoever. Especially if you're a loop maker, bro. You're cooked. Not gonna lie. Loop makers can get a lot of songs because they send loops to everybody, and everybody, if they're fire, everybody wants to use them. That's your goal as a loop maker. Number two goal. Number one is make what you want to make. Number 2, put shit out to everybody, but put it out and make it good. Make good music, and then people are gonna use it, you know. For beat guys, you know, drum guys, make what you want to make. I don't think it's smart to work with 100,000 different fucking artists and all of them make different genres, and you send all those different artists the same beat. Duh, that's stupid. Fucking Joe freaking Schmo over here is not gonna use your damn Ken Carson type beat because he's heard Ken Carson type beats 1,000 times, and that motherfucker don't even make rap. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna use your Ken beat, gang. Now, you might fucking beg him to use your Ken beat because you think he would sound fire as fuck on a Ken beat. But that don't mean dog shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean anything. He's probably not gonna use your Ken beat. Just let it be. Let it be. But, to move on from that. Make the type of music you want to make. I'm gonna make another one of these videos. I'm gonna lie. I'm about to have to be home. I'm about to be home. No, I'm about to have to be home. Technically, I don't have to be home for another 10 minutes, but I'm about to be home. I might add something while I'm at the house, but for now, this is my tips. Oh, I do want to make this a habit, because I think a lot of people that follow me, and myself included, can benefit from me expressing my opinions and my thoughts. Because I think at the end of the day, you should be your biggest critic. I think if your shit's hard as fuck and you know it's hard, you should be your biggest supporter. Sometimes you don't have to search for validation in somebody else, and that's something that I struggle with. I love going on fucking Discords and fucking signing up for like I did a boot camp yesterday, like the last 3 days. It was like forever was in there, and like I'm from the same city as bro, like we both from Anniston, but you know, I didn't know about dude till like a month ago because I've been gone, and so now it probably feels ungenuine because like I like see bros who got motion and I'm like trying to hit them up. It's not that, like, bro, I just fuck that that's cool as fuck that we're from the same city, you know what I'm saying? And I know what I make. I know I make something.
Hi, Becky.
It's not even off like I think it's over YouTube. It's that.